Hi, I'm Pam Hendrickson, and I'm here with...
Oh yeah, my name is Mike Koenigs.
And we're here to wish you a happy holiday. And so we just wanted to take a moment and connect with you from our heart to yours and just wish you the best of the holiday season and new year ahead. And in that process, we wanted to give you a couple things to think about as we wrap up this year and start to focus on our vision for the next year.
Ooh, those are big ideas. So what is the vision? Well, I think one of the things that Pam and I have learned over the past year is, we've actually successfully created a business, a multi-million-dollar business together this past year, which just goes to show that despite everything that you hear about the economy and everything else that's going on, all the bad news, it's absolutely possible to create something of value that creates a legacy for you, also creates an income stream and makes a difference and has impact. And so number one, just know that the time to start a new business is right now. The time to hesitate is never, and the time to wait is never. And the other thing I will speak from experience here is, as you may or may not know, if you didn't hear this, I was diagnosed this past year with cancer. And it literally knocked me out for about 5 months, meaning I found out about it within a couple weeks. I was having massive major surgery, had to go through the most incredibly painful series of chemotherapy treatments, and now going into radiation treatment. So why am I telling you that? I'm not looking for a pity story or a sorry story. I'm literally recovering right now from just having my final chemo treatment a few days ago. And I'm okay. I'm standing here because I've been focused on my rest, getting good nutrition, and spending time with people who matter most, having an amazing community. But what does matter is we've managed to build and create products, multiple products, manage a business despite the fact that I'm running on about 20% my normal energy. So it is absolutely possible, no matter what your circumstances, and it doesn't matter if it's financial, it's health, it's absolutely possible to build and to create and continue to create and make a difference and have impact and create a following of people who you matter to them and they matter to you, and this is what gives you power and the strength to go on no matter how impossible the circumstance or situation is.
Yeah, and the power of it, and we all have things. It's been so painful at times to watch Mike go through this physically, but it's also been beautiful to just watch the clarity of what's most important and who you want to spend time with and what you're here to do, and you can use it to really reinforce what matters and where you want to go, and the clarity that I think you have about life and what's important, and the mission that we're both on, which is really to support business owners in creating and living their vision and dream in whatever way, shape, or form that is. So for me, it's really starts with the core products and services, and Mike has a lot of other programs that do it in similar ways, but the bottom line is it's about being an entrepreneur, which is calling the shots, which is about putting the stake in the ground and saying, this is my vision, this is my gift that I'm here to serve, and I'm going to set this up, I'm going to create some freedom for myself, I'm going to make a difference, and I'm not going to be dependent on all these other things. I'm going to be in control of my own future, and that's such a powerful thing.
It is. You have an opportunity right now, if you think about it, no matter how hard you're working on right now, when you've got a powerful why, and you know who you're serving and what you stand for, just imagine being able to get the most out of life, be able to have maximum impact, make the money that you deserve to make and that you wish to make, and still have an enormous amount of time left over, because when you get focused on your what and your why, the how shows up and shows you what to do and how to do it. The doing isn't the important part.
And so much of it can be leveraged. It's something actually that Mike has really worked with me on this year. Is my nature is to go back to the doing sometimes, to the detriment of our partnership in business and other things.
I never even noticed
as he's
that
my
before.
public admission here. But it's one. There have been so many lessons, and I share this because maybe you can relate. Is that leverage is so incredibly powerful, and Mike's absolutely right. Is being aware of what you can focus on or give to other people to leverage for you so you can focus on what matters is just probably the most powerful thing there is when it comes to building your business.
Being busy isn't your freedom, and doing is, I've said this many times before, if you're not careful, you'll do all over yourself. I have people always saying, what do I need to do? That's the trap, okay?
And
don't cover yourself in do. There is someone else who can do much cheaper, much faster than you if you're calling the shots and focusing on the big outcome, the big service.
And I'll go one step deeper. We'll get a little deep here for a second, but we're heading to the holidays.
Deep
so
in the doo-doo.
Why not? Is that I know for me, I can get caught up in the doing because it's easy and it's safe. I'm good at it. I know what I need to do. I know I can get a result and cross something off my list that way versus, sometimes what I think we experience as an entrepreneur is the fear or the, oh my gosh, wow, this is so big, or it's vulnerable to do this, or there's so much going on in the world. And really, it's the power is getting past all that. I was reading some statistics about entrepreneurship and just how powerful it is. And just, I don't think I realized how much of the economy, not just in America, but globally, is really predicated on small business and entrepreneurship. I mean, it's really incredible the impact we're able to have globally on the world. It's phenomenal. But I was reading in that same set of statistics about why most people don't start a business, and it's fear. And so I think it's just, really saying, you know what, it's my time, and whatever I need to do to get past that fear, surround myself with a group of like-minded people who can help you pass that hurdle.
It's true.
So
it's true.
yeah.
And I'll give you one tiny story. So just yesterday, as a matter of fact, I was interviewing John Assaraf in the studio, and we were sitting down talking about what he did. Actually, it was 2 days ago. Forgive me.
Time is pulling together for this guy right now.
No, I was in bed. But
not with John.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely not with John. But it was 2 days ago, and here's what happened. He was talking about, he had shown me a video that he had produced, and it was beautiful, really top-notch. And I said, who wrote the scripts for this? And he goes, I did. And I thought, wow, John, great job. Who produced this thing, and how much did it cost? Because this thing looked like a little mini movie, even though it was only about 5 minutes long. And he says, well, how much do you think it costs? And I go, it looks like somewhere between $25,000 and $100,000 a piece. And he goes, got it done for $5,000. And he said, I have been dreaming about making some videos that look like this for years, but every time I started thinking about it, I let the fear, what stopped me was it's going to cost too much money. Well, it turned out he reached out to someone who connected him with a Hollywood producer who knew about John and said, I just want to do a project with you. And he did it for just a fraction of that. So the point being, you don't have to be John Assaraf to get a great deal, but you don't need a lot of money either, because when you get focused on your vision and your dream, the doing and the how seems to magically appear. That is a gift that the universe provides. You will start bumping into the solutions. The doers and the howers will appear before you, and that's what always happens.
I love that.
It's like when you get clear, just get clear on what you desire and who you will serve and how you're going to show that story, present that story in a way that has impact. And I promise you, your brain will find the solution and the answer. It's the gift of the universe. It's the gift of feeling and being connected. And if there's one gigantic lesson that I've learned over the course of some of the health challenges that I've had this year is how unbelievably connected I feel and how alone I used to feel. I do not have any sense of aloneness, nor do I have any fear. I've tasted death. I have nothing to be afraid of. So try that on. It may sound a little bit morbid, but just remember, this little game that we're part of right now of life will be over very soon. And you have a chance and opportunity to make a massive difference. And why not right now? Why not today? What is preventing you except for a fear that doesn't serve you? And do not let fear prevent you from being the most of you that you can possibly be. So if you're a religious person, give glory to the Creator, give glory to God, and become everything you were meant to be. And if you aren't religious, then it's just the right thing to do. It's all about stepping up in your massive power, in your magnificence, and being as great as you have to be. You know you need it, and you know you want it. So start right now. Don't wait another moment.
Absolutely, and stay connected in the process. The biggest thing that gets us out of our own fears is when we can focus on other people. We can focus on what we're here to give and share and do, and just get involved in other people's lives and stories, and that will get you past the hurdle. And really, that's what the holidays are really ultimately about. I mean, there's a lot of meaning, and regardless of what it is you celebrate, Christmas or Hanukkah or Boxing Day or Kwanzaa or Festivus for the rest of us, remember that?
Chawatsa is what I'm celebrating.
Yeah, exactly.
Chawatsa Hamagama.
Yeah, exactly. It's a holiday where Mike gives me presents all the time.
Exactly. It's like a pancake batter with lots and lots of things in it. Lots of fruits and lots of nuts.
Anyway, the silliness, but have fun in the process too, actually, which is another another lesson is that I think it just makes, one of the things Mike has talked about, and I just know this from people when you go through stuff in life, is that one of the gifts is you are so much more aware and so much more presence to just how much beauty and joy and just wonderful people and experiences and ideas and smells and tastes and everything in the process. So, the more we can heighten our senses. Go ahead.
That's right. Your solution, your joy does not begin and end on Facebook. Facebook is the antithesis of all things that are great. How's that?
That's right. It's other people's faces, not Facebook.
That is correct. It is connecting with real people in real meaningful ways.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen through your IM message client that causes you to have a car accident, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Stay off that. All right.
Absolutely.
Back to fun, happy things.
Fun, happy things. And really, in closing, we're working on some really cool, exciting things that we're excited about for the next year.
Us.
You inspire us, and we've really gotten such clarity in really coming from reaching out and talking to everybody in our community about what we need to do to provide the most value to entrepreneurs and business owners today. And we've just hit upon a couple things we're really excited to share that we'll save for the new year. For now, it's about celebration and joy and connection. And I'll leave you on one of my favorite quotes, which was actually my mom's favorite quote, which I think really just encapsulates so much of what this journey is all about, which is, it comes from Dr. Wayne Dyer. You've probably heard me say it before.
Dr. Wayne.
Yeah, which is that, we come into this world with nothing, we leave this world with nothing, and all we have is what we give while we're here. And so as you give of yourself and of your heart during this holiday season, in your personal life with your family and friends, and in your business and your community moving forward with whatever it is you decide to do with your gifts and build your vision, just stay on that path and just, take in what you've been able to accomplish and enjoy the journey above all else.
How's that? Nice quote. Be extraordinary. Give all that you have to give, and give it all the time. It's only going to make you greater and bigger than you can possibly imagine.
Yeah. So happy holidays and best wishes for a safe, healthy, happy, prosperous new year.
Bye-bye.